If there's one thing 90 Day Fiance taught viewers, it's that love doesn't follow rules or borders. Few stars have embodied that chaotic, jet-setting, hopelessly romantic lifestyle quite like Tom Brooks, the charismatic Brit with a penchant for poetic declarations and perfectly tailored suits. But lately, Tom's headlines aren't about the past, they're about someone new. A woman who seems to bring out a side of Tom we've never seen before. A romance that, in his own words, feels like my smile is writing its own love story. And now, the world is watching equal parts enamored and envious. A new chapter begins. Meet Sofia, Tom's new leading lady. Sofia Marquez isn't your typical reality show flame, a 32-year-old lifestyle consultant from Barcelona. Sofia is known for her quiet confidence and timeless elegance. With a background in art history and luxury design, she and Tom met in what can only be described as a serendipitous moment at a private art exhibit in Madrid earlier this year. "I was admiring a piece by Miro," Tom said in a recent interview, "and then I looked to my right and there she was, more captivating than the painting." Their connection was instant, yet slow-burning. What started as light conversation over wine and surrealist interpretations soon became a weekend in the Spanish countryside. A month later, they were spotted strolling along the Seine in Paris. By summer's end, the couple had become Instagram official. Cue the global sigh of admiration and low-key jealousy. Romance in the air and on the gram. Let's be honest, no one does Instagram soft launching like Tom Brooks. A cryptic hand here, a shared cappuccino there. Followers were left decoding shadows, watch reflections, and backgrounds until the official post dropped, a candid shot of Tom laughing mid-conversation, Sofia's hand gently resting on his cheek. Caption: "Every time she's near, my smile writes a love story." With over 120,000 likes and 10,000 comments within the first day, the internet officially welcomed and obsessed over #TomandSofia. And the envy wasn't subtle. "She's giving Bond girl energy. I can't," one user commented. Another wrote, "She looks like the woman every guy thinks he'll end up with." Tom actually did. The response was staggering, but perhaps the most telling reactions came from some of Tom's 90 Day Fiancé castmates. Stirring the pot, X's and reactions. It wouldn't be the 90 Day universe without a touch of drama. Darcy Silva, Tom's former flame and a franchise staple, made a cryptic post shortly after the couple went public, a now-deleted selfie with the caption, "Some people look happy, others just look rehearsed." Fans speculated immediately, and though Darcy never confirmed it was about Tom, the timing was impossible to ignore. Another former co-star, Jesse Neester, chimed in with a subtweet, "Hope it lasts longer than the captions." Tom, however, remained unbothered. "I've had love, I've lost love, and now I have something real," he said during a livestream Q&A. "Sofia isn't a chapter, she's the sequel." Oof, the man's got words. Private, but not hidden. Though Tom and Sofia are living their relationship largely out of the spotlight, glimpses into their life together suggest something grounded, joyful, and surprisingly normal. From weekend cooking stories, Sofia's paella is now legendary among fans, to shared yoga mornings. The couple seems to be nurturing their love in ways that feel authentic and drama-free. "She calms me," Tom admitted during an interview on a UK morning show. "With her, I'm not trying to impress anyone, I'm just me." Friends of the couple say this relationship is the most balanced Tom has ever been in. "Sofia's not chasing fame," one source noted. "She doesn't care about the show, the press, or any of that. She cares about him and he knows it." The result? A Tom Brooks that's softer, more open, and arguably more relatable. A jet-set love story, of course. This wouldn't be a Tom Brooks romance without a little globe-trotting flair. In the last 90 days, the couple has been spotted in Santorini, Greece, a quiet seaside villa, candlelit dinners on the cliffs, London, UK, visiting Tom's family, including a cozy brunch with his sister, New York City, a whirlwind weekend of Broadway shows and rooftop cocktails, Bali, Indonesia, a surprise trip Sofia organized for Tom's birthday. "Bali was one I knew," Tom shared on social media, "not because of the view, not because of the luxury, because she held my hand through a rainstorm and danced barefoot in the mud. That's who she is. She makes joy out of everything." It's the kind of quote that sounds scripted until you remember. That's always been Tom's style. He's a romantic at heart. This time, it seems, he's found someone who dances to the same rhythm. The future, reality TV return? Rumors are swirling that TLC has approached Tom, and possibly Sofia, about returning for a 90 Day Fiancé spin-off or special. A source close to production mentioned significant interest in a limited series showcasing their romance across Europe. But will Tom say yes? "Never say never," he said with a wink in a recent podcast. But some love stories don't need a camera to be real. Fans are divided. Some desperately want to see the couple on screen, perhaps as a redemption arc for Tom. Others believe this new romance deserves to remain sacred, untouched by the typical 90-day circus. Either way, the intrigue continues to build. Why this romance feels different? There's something undeniably cinematic about Tom and Sophia's story. Maybe it's the European backdrop, or the soft lighting in every photo. Maybe it's Tom's evolution from reality TV bad boy to introspective, devoted partner. Or maybe it's just the way he looks at her, like she's the only person in the room, even when thousands are watching. He once told a fan, "I've smiled before, but never like this. She makes my face remember how it feels to be alive." Cheesy? Maybe, but also kind of beautiful, because behind every envious comment, every repost, every fan-made couple montage, is a simple truth: people love love. And when they see someone finding it, especially someone who's stumbled before, it gives them hope. Final thoughts: a love story still being written. Tom Brooks is no stranger to the spotlight. He's been villainized, idolized, mocked, and memed. He's been heartbroken on camera and called out in comment sections. But through it all, he's kept searching. And maybe, just maybe, he's finally found what he's been looking for. Not in a franchise, not in a script, not in the eyes of a million viewers, but in Sophia. And as he says in one of his most recent posts, featuring a photo of the two curled up on a couch, barely lit by afternoon sun, this isn't the kind of love you show off. This is the kind of love that shows you who you are. So here's to Tom Brooks, the man who once chased love across continents, and now finds it right beside him. And to Sophia, the woman who turned his smile into a love story we're all watching unfold.